I thought an adventure based on Friday the 13th would be a lot of fun. The party was threatened to revolt and quit. I thought it would be fun. Here we have character Jason Voorhees and his mother, an important factor in the game, that I thought would be great fun for the party. And so what happens is they hear about some small camping village that is been terrorized and the people have abandoned, and so they head off to investigate, of course. And that they come in and of course, players tend to play their characters a bit more intelligently than the teenagers in the movie, and they don't go running off into the bushes to fornicate. What happens is, at least not in this game that I had, so they go off and they never go off alone, and so there's two characters, and I had Jason. This was in first edition or AD&D of Dungeons and Dragons, and so I had Jason as a high-level assassin. Sounded like a good combination. So Jason jumps out of a tree or something, I can't remember the details, and attacks one of the characters and gets him kind of bad. But there are two of them, so Jason basically runs away. They come back, and instead of doing like you always see in the movie, they go bunker mentality. They find there are several cabins. They come into the one cabin. They pile everything up in front of all the windows and the doors, and they've got a little peek hole set up so that they can just look out, and they're terrified because something hit them. I believe someone went out for something and it's that gets attacked, and so they just are totally now paranoid and bunker mentality. And it's like little things like they stay in there for a couple of days, and I go, well, what do you do about bodily functions? And so it was like, yeah, and I was playing with a all-male group and with all-male characters. So they go out, yes, and urinate in unison or whatever in group. You know, you have a bunch of people watching while the other people relieve themselves, and then they switch off. I mean, it was just weird things like that, but they are terrified. They're not good because they figure, can we get out of here? And they go, no, he'll attack us, so what are we going to do? So finally I figure, all right, they're going to sit and bunker down and wait for him to attack. So he finally attacks, and the party just, you know, as a consolidated force, they blew Jason away. And so the body is out there, and there's one of the guys who's got some sort of telekinesis, I remember. And at this point in time, I don't know, at least in the groups I were playing with, Molotov cocktails were coming. Everybody carried lots of flasks of oil. So what happens is somebody says, okay, I shoot a flaming arrow into the corpse. Yeah, all right. And we start telekinesing over 60 bottles or 60 flasks of oil to build this huge pyre. They're making sure nothing is left. Okay? They burn it and they burn it and they burn it and they burn it. And then it's nighttime by this time. They go, well, we'll bunker down for the next night. We'll leave in the morning. And they get up. And in the middle of the night, Mother came down and collected up what was left of Jason and disappeared. And that's when the party revolted. They go, no, we killed him. And I go, yeah, you killed him. And he says, but then where's the body? And I go, and they go, no, that's just not right. That's just not right. We burned him. We burned it. We put 60 flasks of oil on there and burned it. And I go, but you didn't know about his mother. And that's when I've had players that they were more upset with me for playing, you know, if you watch Friday the 13th, You know, he did. The mother was an interesting thing in there too, but the it was just one of the times when the party was just so paranoid, and it didn't play anything like I'd expected. I was thinking, oh, this is going to be fun. I'm going to off a bunch of characters or whatever, and no, man, it points out how stupid the Friday the 13th movies are, because rational people do not do what they did in those movies, but and the characters trying to play rational character, you know, the players trying to play rational characters don't do that. They just go bunker mentality, and we're gonna figure out how to get this guy, and we're gonna get him, and we're gonna make sure he's dead. We are going to make absolutely positively sure. And then when somebody stole the body, they were so upset. If you like my video, press the thumbs up button. I'd appreciate that. Or if this interests you, you can always subscribe to my channel. There's a button right above. I look forward to hearing some comments. Tell me what you think about this, and I'll try and reply, and we can see if I'll do some more of these. Thank you.